So hi guys, a very warm welcome in today's lesson and a very warm welcome from Architi Creations. Today we are going to make our first small painting in Madhubani style. For that I have taken an A4 sheet and divided it into half. So basically take a full A4 sheet and divide it into half. So this is approximately 21 centimeter by 15 centimeter. After that I have divided it into two parts. This is 1 centimeter, this is 1 centimeter on all four parts. Now, why I have divided is that in case you want to get your painting framed, then this 1 centimeter outside part framing mein chala jayega. Here we will create a simple border pattern all around and then we are going to make our small painting. So to create this particular border pattern, I will just mark 1 centimeter points using a pencil. So take your pencil and just mark 1 centimeter points all around. Now let me mark them and show you. Now I have marked 1 centimeter. Now you can take your pen. We are going to draw semicircles. And we are going to take 1 centimeter reference points that you had marked. Just draw first the first semicircle. Okay. Now draw another semicircle inside it. Now in the four corners I am just going to do a spiral. Just do your spirals. Now in this particular border pattern we had standing lines. Just do your standing lines to finish your border first. So now I am doing this straight lines all across the border. So in case you are not comfortable in drawing the lines freehand, you can even use a scale to draw these lines to complete your border on all four sides. Now as the border starts taking shape and your lines start getting completed, you will find that the border starts looking very pretty and giving a definite look to the entire page. In this way, you can create any border pattern of your choice for all your Madhubani paintings that you decide to do in future. Now for this painting, we are going to draw a little bit of the tree here. So just draw a reference line like the tree, where you want your tree branches to be. Let me do it with a pen so that it is more visible to you. So first we will make the face. So for the face, draw a circle. Draw a double line here. See, this is the neck. So here I am going to draw a double line. And here draw a double line. Now we are going to draw a beautiful wings. So like this. We are going to draw a double line first. Now we are going to show a very elaborately decorated peacock in this particular painting. So here for this area, just do a curved line. You remember we had learned this in the basics. Just do a curved line all around. See. Now double line it. Like this. Now comes the feet. Like this. Now we will decorate the body. So for this, here I'm going to use curved lines, double lines, now the neck area. First let us decorate the neck area. Now here I am going to give a checked pattern. like this. Remember, we learned this pattern also. Here also I am going to give, but I am giving a curvy line pattern, and I am giving this pattern. Now here let us just do some dots because we are going to color the base. Here also let us do a little check pattern, and then let us do little curves. Now to do the tail area, we are going to do a specific pattern. See, we had learned this in the inside. Just make another one, and see small roundels all over. Okay. Now we are going to do this. First let us do this. We've done the tail area. Now the head. Like this. Now for the background, let us divide this. Now let us draw the branches. And in this, typically what we do is we do 3-4 lines at a distance to decorate the stem part of the. Now in this we are going to show leaves, but let us first do this. And इधर से also we will show a branch. Now let us show some leaves. इसमें we can draw few flowers here and there. So ये एक flower के लिए I'm drawing the smaller circle like this. Now I'm giving a little different shape here. And I'm doing the 5 petal.
So here now I am drawing the leaves. So as I'm drawing the leaves, I am drawing leaves and flowers in all the empty space around the branches. You can also draw your leaves as well as the beautiful flower shape. Now when you draw your leaves, it's important to divide your leaf into half and draw this beautiful flower shape in all the empty spaces around the branches. This is going to give a complete and a filled up look to your entire paint. So here I am drawing leaves across the branch and then I'm dividing the leaf into half. Now dividing the leaf into half is important because here what I want to do is I want to give a different shading in one side of the leaf and coloring in the other side. So it is important that you decide whether you want to color both sides of your leaf or shade. So here you can see that I am only shading half side of the leaf with slanting lines. You can also decide to do the same and then leave the other half for color. That is going to give a very unique look to the leaves as well as to the entire painting. So just shade your leaves using slanting lines one side.
We will start first by doing the branch, brown color.
So to color the branch, I am using a Dome's brush pen. You can use your brush pens, color pencils, crayons, sketch pens, or even poster acrylic colors, whatever is available with you. And do your entire branch in either a light brown or a dark brown color.
Now comes green. So I'm doing a shade of dark green here.
Now to give the beautiful look to the tree, I'm using the dark green color. I'm again using brush pens. You can even go for using light green color and use any poster, acrylic colors, color pencils to do the leaves.
Let us first do the tail area. So for the tail area, I am using a shade of yellow here. And we are also going to do the face area. I'll use red for the beak. Let us use shades of orange here. We're going to use a shade of light blue for the main body of the peacock.
So here now I am coloring the flowers in a beautiful shade of orange color to add a lot of vibrancy to the entire painting. Now in the wings of the peacock I am using this thin pen. This is a thin tip marker of light blue color, and I am drawing the checked pattern that we had learned in the basic shapes. And I'm going to do it in the alternate block to give a distinct look to the entire feathers. Even in the Morpunk design that we've made inside, I'm giving a little tinge of light blue. And in the other section now, I'm doing this beautiful vibrant dark blue and I'm filling the complete color. You can even decide to do a checked pattern with a dark blue color pen if you like. You see the contrast of light blue and dark blue is looking very nice in the entire feather portion. I'll be using the same color in the pen form to do these fillings here. Now I'm taking a light green thin pen and I'm connecting the lines to the Morpunky that we had drawn, and I'm going to draw now I'm doing a red color in finishing the entire border area. You can even choose any other color of your choice. Now with the dark blue color, I am connecting the Morpunky and I am taking a light green color and I am making the Morpunky feather design here all across each of these. You can use a light green color or a dark green color, whatever color is available with you to do this. After that, I am doing the same pattern with orange as well to give it a complete look of the Morpunk.
So now you can see that this beautiful painting of the peacock is done. Do create your own paintings also and share with us. Thanks for watching. Do like our video and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to press the notification button or the bell button so that you can be notified as soon as we are live or we put a new video. Thank you so much and bye bye.